Men's mental health this month, and whilst I was speaking to a friend of mine, I just realized how many young men out there have put it into such a position that had to deal with challenges in life that we do not actually know exactly how to deal with that. So, with that being said, I'd love to share with you some of the things that I have done that really helped me at such a young age, how to deal with that mentally, physically, and also emotionally. First of all, I want you to understand that you're not alone. Throughout my childhood, I clearly remember seeing my dad treating my mom so badly, and I could not understand why he was doing that with her. It was so painful to me to see her pain through her emotions and how she would express herself. And the only thing I had in my head at that very young age is, what should I or what could I do to become the person that could eventually take her out of that situation and she could live the life that she really deserves? And one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about my career as a hairdresser is because that really helped me to connect with professional and expert psychologists and therapists that really helped me out to understand what was actually happening with me through that time and also how I could navigate with that and cope, deal with that in such a clever way. So, and which eventually would help me to take my mom out of that situation. I was really sick and tired to see her suffering with that, and that really helped me throughout the whole therapy and everything that I did here. So helped me to speak up, stood up, and man up, as people would also say. But here's the catch. Really wanting you to do is speak up. I know how hard that can be because I myself really struggled for such a long time to be able to speak up. But please do reach out to someone that you really trust. That can be a friend, a family member, that can be a professional, as I mentioned, and even a stranger. You need to speak up no matter how hard that is, because that will just light up the way for you, and you're going to understand that you're not alone. And there are people out there ready to really support you in every aspect. Secondly, I want you to know that you are not crazy for seeking help. There are a huge misconception that everybody who looks for a psychology or therapies, they're crazy, mental, mad, you name it. So you don't need to consider yourself none of this. And in fact, they are there to really help those people who need such a intense and higher level of treatment mentally, but they are also there to help people like you and me who face a lot of challenges in life that we don't know actually how to deal with that. And also help us to understand that is that situation, whatever you're getting through, it's a fact, is a situation that really exists, or are we just creating that on our mind? So it is extremely important to seek it for them, and they are there to really make our life way much easier. So don't be ashamed. There is no shame. There is no guilty for looking for help. That is totally normal, and allow yourself to live a life much meaningful and light than carrying this heaviness, feeling, and thoughts within yourself. Okay, so please do that. Thirdly, I want you to understand that your loved ones are there for you. So even though it doesn't matter how unqualified they might seem like to really help you and support you, do not also hesitate if there is someone that you trust to really reach out to them. And a big example of that for myself is that once I spoke to my grandparents, in that case, as I mentioned, really understand the behavior of my parents. So I also understand why my dad was acting the way he did. So that was such a healing for me and making me feel more compassionate and also find a way to help him stop that such behave. And I'm glad, so glad, that not only me, but with my brother and sister, we did it. I hope this video really helped you to understand that you are not alone. If you're facing any kind of situation in life, you need to understand that there's also lots of people out there facing exactly the same thing that you do. And those people have already overcome it, and it's such an amazing feeling to reach out to them and be supported by them. So either, as I mentioned, as a family member or a friend or someone that you love and trust, or even seeking for a professional specialist on mental health. So that is all I wish for you, a very happy mental health, and also speak up and seek for help whenever you need it. Bless you all. Have a beautiful day ahead, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.